Wait, are you gaming? On a Chromebook?
Yep. It's got a high-res 120Hz display, plus this killer RGB keyboard. And I can access thousands of games anytime, anywhere.
Stop playing.
What?
Get out of here.
Huh?
Yeah, I want you to stop playing and get out of here so I can game on that Chromebook.
Got it.
Discover the ultimate cloud gaming machine, a new kind of Chromebook.
This episode is brought to you by Google. The Google Cybersecurity Certificate provides the necessary skills to begin a career in cybersecurity. Visit safety.google/cyber workforce today.
This is Optimal Work Daily, episode 1091, Side Hustle Stack. What is it and how you can use one? By Daniella of I Like Dabble.com. And I'm Dan, your host and narrator, bringing you another episode of Optimal Work Daily where I narrate to you from these great blogs every single day. So I'm going to get right to it now as we hear from Daniella and optimize your life. Side Hustle Stack. What is it and how you can use one? By Daniella of ILikeToDabble.com. If this is the first time you're hearing the term side hustle stack, you're not alone. According to a recent survey at the end of 2020, 1 in 3 Americans have a side hustle, and 61.1 million Americans were looking to start a side hustle just this year. That is a massive pool of people starting side hustles, exploring new ways of making money, and potentially leaving the workforce. And when you have one side hustle, you might also have a couple of others. That doesn't mean you are working 5 different jobs, but maybe you have your main gig, one active side hustle, and a passive side hustle. One income stream can potentially create many income streams. But how? The side hustle stack. What is a side hustle stack? A side hustle stack is the way you stack or combine your different income streams or side hustles to maximize your earning potential. They could be active income streams, passive income streams, gig apps, or a combination of the three. It's a fairly new term that has only come to light in the last year or two with the rise of online content creation platforms like TikTok, YouTube, Anchor, WordPress, and more. Content creators actually make a perfect side hustle stack example. Side hustle stack examples. 1. Content creator. A content creator could stack their side hustles in several different ways. One of these ways is having their main platform and creating several income streams from that main platform. For instance, a blogger has their blog as their main platform and generates income in the following ways: ads, affiliate links, and sponsored partnerships. They could also link to and promote their products and store to bring in additional income those ways. Many of these same content creators also provide services such as consulting, coaching, writing, and more. Some also go on to create podcasts and start YouTube channels. Those would all be additional income streams and side hustles. Another great example is the YouTube content creator. Maybe they're an artist that films their illustrations, originally only started making money from ads, and then decided to also create and promote their Etsy or Redbubble store in the description of their videos. They have that main side hustle being their brand and main platform, and then several sub-side hustles and income streams that are created from it. 2. Gig juggler. A gig juggler would do the same gig but using several similar gig apps. They could start delivering for DoorDash and later also sign up for Postmates and Instacart. Then, every time they start their side hustle work, they turn on all the apps and look for orders that pop up around the same time in the same neighborhood, so they can knock out multiple orders on their route. A CNBC Grow article that I have linked in this post gives a great example of a way one worker does this. Several gig workers actually operate like this every time they work. Their side hustle stack is stacking opportunities by literally stacking which apps they are working out of. And 3. Service stacker. Let's say you're a freelance tech consultant for a side hustle. You can use several different sites to offer your services on and even get creative with the way you make money from your tech skills and knowledge. A tech consultant can offer their services on a site like freelancer.com, but also write about those same topics for a site like Simple Programmer. You can then add their services to more freelance sites and job boards like Guru, pitch other websites to write tech articles for, or add a different income stream that they want to explore onto their side hustle stack. However, you have to be mindful of how you will balance the workload if you want to keep stacking on your opportunities. How to build your own side hustle stack. Stacking side hustles can seem pretty exciting, especially when you start researching and getting creative with ways that one could work for you. But you can't have a stack without the first one. Finding the best side hustle to start with depends on 4 factors: your availability, what kind of work you want to do, your skills, and what you love doing. Once you decide what you want to do or what you want to try, make a commitment to take some sort of action on it and give yourself a time period to reach this goal. That action can be anything from buying a domain name, creating a free YouTube account, or signing up for a gig app like Rover. Start with that first action and keep doing small actions until you end up diving in from habit. Once your first side hustle really blossoms, ideas for your side hustle stack will come. You can also use other online creators and side hustlers you see online as inspiration and see how they create their own side hustle stacks. Take note of what they're promoting, who they're partnering with, or what new site they started writing for. Their marketing is free education. Get to stacking both your side hustles and your dollars. A side hustle stack can be a powerful toolbox of multiple income streams. However, it can get hard to manage. We were never meant to be constantly working. A full-time job and day-to-day life is already a lot for anyone, but when you start to add just one side hustle onto that same plate, it can lose its balance. Add more side hustles, and the plate can tip, fall, and break. Don't try to start everything at once, and instead take it one idea and side hustle at a time. You can do as many side hustles as you want, but you can't do them all at the same time. Please take this side hustle journey as a creative exploration opportunity. And as you see reasonable and manageable ways to start stacking side hustles and not working all the time, explore with an open mind. You just listened to the post titled Side Hustle Stack, What is it and How You Can Use One? By Daniella of I Like to Dabble.com. Labor strikes. Climate change. Your failing office printer. What do they all have in common? Come on, it's all about the money. Economics is everywhere and everything, fueling our lives. If you're a fan of OWD and are curious to learn something new and exciting about economics every week, check out the Planet Money podcast from NPR. Planet Money is a different kind of world where the complex economy actually makes sense. Credit scores may sound complex, but Planet Money can give you simple tips so that you can make better financial decisions. A famous baseball player isn't just good at baseball, he also shows us how to be a better investor. The topics are virtually endless, and you'll get answers to questions like, will AI take over our jobs? Or is fancy vodka just fancy marketing? The Planet Money team lives to tell a good story in around 30 minutes. Tune in to Planet Money every week for entertaining stories and insights about how money shapes our world. Listen now to Planet Money from NPR, wherever you get your podcasts. We know many of you listening sell on eBay, so we wanted to let you know about their biggest seller event of the year. eBay Open 2023 is coming up at the end of September. Tune in Wednesday, September 27th through Friday the 29th for 3 days of virtual networking, learning, and announcements from eBay leadership. You can register now for free at ebay.com/open. Join thousands of sellers for insights, trends, and access to training sessions, seller-led sessions, category breakouts, inspiring keynotes, networking opportunities, and much more. Take your eBay game to the next level. eBay also has a few other surprises up their sleeves, including a virtual expo hall, free eBay swag giveaways each day, and many ways to celebrate being a small business owner on eBay. If you sell on eBay or have been thinking of selling on eBay, then you want to go right now and register at ebay.com/open. That's ebay.com/open. Thanks, eBay, for sponsoring the show. And a big thank you to Daniella, who is a software engineer and sidepreneur who has gone from 0 to 12 income streams in 4 years. She's paid off over $40,000 of debt in the process and moved 2,100 miles cross-country with her wife, Alexandra, to live in their dream location. Prior to that, she was going through back-to-back layoffs, had no savings, and was living paycheck to paycheck. These days, she teaches thousands of others how to start and grow their own side hustles and businesses, get their money right, find remote work that aligns with what they really want to do, and live their best life. Come by iliketodabble.com to learn a lot more. But that is it for this edition of Optimal Work Daily. I thank you as always for being here, and I'll be back with you tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.